If you like what you see, why don't you think about subscribing? And make sure to check out my channel for videos just like this. So I shouldn't be doing this because it's extremely dangerous, but you all, if I can zoom in, I am at Cedar Point, y'all. I am on my way, as you all can see. Let's get it. What's going on, folks? It's me, MrBucketlist here, and welcome to another one of these Everything on Location videos here at Cedar Point. Let's check it out. So whether you're new to my channel or returning, again, I just want to say welcome. This is the big one. As you all know, I've recently done a theme park tour where I went to Holiday World, Kings Island, and also Cedar Point. So I'd had to say this one for last just because there was so much to do. I was actually here for 2 days in a row. So again, I hope you all really enjoyed this video. It took quite a while to make it, so I hope it's worth it. Just a quick breakdown of the video itself. So as usual, first and foremost, there's going to be timestamps in there. So if you all want to jump around from area to area, ride to ride, whatever you want to do, there will be timestamps in there, so don't worry about that. Secondly, there also is going to be POVs. Now, of course, Cedar Point and Cedar Fair Parks in general are known for not allowing people to record on rides. I don't get sponsored by anyone. This channel is fully self-funded by myself. Only reason why I mention that is, hey, when I go to these parks, I follow the rules. I'm not sneaking a camera on, nor do I get permission. So all these POVs will come from Cedar Fair's official YouTube. With that said, I have recorded at plenty of parks around the country with my own camera and very high quality 4K, 5K, 60. So if you all want to check those out, make sure to check out my actual playlist on my channel. I got a lot of rides, everything at Disney, Universal, every park you can think of that allows to record on rides, it's on there. Also, you all may have noticed, so my clothes are going to change because, again, I was there for 2 days. I actually bought the Fastlane Plus for the first day, so I can go ahead and ride everything it said I rode with everything. And then the second day, I actually went back and just did this whole video for you all and kind of touched up on things I missed the first time. So if you see that, that's what's going on. And last but not least, if you all enjoyed this video, definitely first, please check out my channel for more. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to, leave a donation. Again, I always do this for you all, and nothing more, nothing less. Until then, I'll see you soon. All right, and here we go. This is the main entrance gate, Cedar Point.
If you are front row, please download the Cedar Point mobile app.
All right, folks, how you doing? Let's get this tour started. Now, yesterday I did go ahead and walk down this area, so again, this is going to be some mixed match footage. But my main goal today is to get the stuff that I missed the first time around. All right, so we're at the locker area now. Good Lord, 15 bucks. All right, and then here we are, you all. The 150th celebration of Cedar Point. All right, so what's going on, folks? MrBucketlist here. We're at the main entrance of the park. As you all can see, this is the 150th celebration here at Cedar Point. Let's get this tour started. Now, the first thing you have is both your fast lane over there, your lockers, what I just used over there, and then you also have the fast lane over there as well. I don't know the difference, but that one's always more busier, but it also includes drinks, so I'm assuming that's the reason why. We keep on going. You have a carousel. Now, I'm not riding that. I didn't come to the point to ride a carousel, but it's there. And then you also have Ocean Motion. Now, this looks like it's been closed all day, but this is just a standard pirate ship. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to walk and do the Skyride, and then I'll come back around and do the main little strip area here. That's the French Quarter Connections. Now today is it's a Tuesday. I believe it's the 31st. Yeah, the 31st of May, Tuesday. So right after Labor Day. So as we walk to the right, you have your Fun Picks, a little gift shop, Starbucks coffee, Skyride. Around here, again, it's the mac and cheese, gourmet mac and cheese mac shop. And then you also have like a little arcade area. So right now what I'm doing is I'm walking towards, I believe it's called Max Air, and then Gatekeeper and things like that. Pretty cool.
Sounds like a challenge. We're gonna try the other. Let's see, did you have a hot dog today? Pizza? Pretzel? No ice cream? No, nothing. Okay.
The park just opened, so a lot of this stuff is currently closed right now. But I mean, you know how arcade games work, so it's not really much that you're missing here. Man, the weather once again is perfect. I can't believe it's about to storm and all this crazy stuff, because right now it's beautiful.
Would we like to win a prize and start a game? I just need a total of 2 racers to give my race to start, and there's a winner every single game. Hey, good morning, sir. How are we doing?
Doing well, thank you.
Wonderful. Enjoy your day.
Thank you. So they are caches here, y'all, just for reference. And then right here you have Johnny Rockets. And then more arcade carnival type stuff. Again, this is all shut down right now because it's so early in the morning. But it's a whole strip of just things. And then right here you have Max Air. So if you keep on walking around this way, we actually have Gatekeeper. This is one of the rides you see at the front of the park. It's an amazing ride. I really don't ride many lane coasters, so every time I get on one, it's always really cool. They actually don't have any in Florida now that I think about it. But this one's really cool, especially when it drops. The first thing you do is you turn, as you all can see, right in the drop. Crazy. Hey folks, one thing I did want to mention is around this park there was a lot of copyrighted music, so I do apologize. There is going to be certain portions where I have to mute out the sound, and I'll just kind of do some voiceovers like I'm doing now, kind of explain what I was saying in the video and things like that. So again, I apologize, but I hope you enjoy it. are at Planet Snoopy. Now Planet Snoopy is like the kiddie version of stuff. So you got Kitty dodging school. The unfortunate thing is this park is filled with just copyrighted music, so I know it's going to be an issue, or whatever. And then you got a little train ride that goes in circles. And one of those rides that goes up and down. So as you can see, I'm not sure if this area is open or not, but they're getting everything ready for guests, which is cool. And then you have your Auntie Annie's or Anne's and Skyride. Now as you all can see, it's early in the morning, so it's a lot different than it was yesterday when I was here going through this area. So again, you're welcome. Instead of riding rides, I'm doing these videos, but it's okay. I got my fill yesterday. I'm just trying to recharge, and the best way to do it is by walking. So as we leave the carnival area, now we're heading to the big stuff. So I haven't been on this yet, but this is called the Corkscrew. One of the famous rides here because of how it interacts with the park. I'm not a fan of these type of rides because usually your head gets pretty bad, but we'll see. So again, this is another one of those sections where there's a lot of copyrighted music playing on, so I just wanted to go ahead and jump in. As you all saw, the Corkscrew did go ahead and fly on by. I just love the scenery, how you're just literally walking through this area, and you have a possibility of a roller coaster going through your head. Of course, plenty of people are getting Instagram and TikTok stuff for it, but it's still a cool little area. And then to the left, you actually have the Iron Dragon, and so I'll ride that eventually in this video, but it's still pretty cool. I mean, it is considered a kid's coaster. There's no inversion or anything like that. But it was still cool. It's my first time being on one of those type of suspended coasters, and I had a really good time. It wasn't too janky. It felt really good for the type of ride it was. And then to the right, as you all can see, is actually the power towers. And so kind of like at Hershey Park, if you all saw that video I did, they have different towers that do different things. And so you have one that shoots up and then goes down and shoots back up, down, kind of like Dr. Doom Freefall, same style. And then they have the classic drop tower where it pretty much goes up, it hangs for a little bit, and then it drops you, and then it goes back up and hangs and drops you again. So those are pretty cool as well. POV is coming up shortly. Going around this area really sucked. I wanted to ride Top Thrill Dragster so bad, and I already knew I wasn't going to ride it before I even got here. Before I even started doing the trip, they had already announced it was going to be closed for the season. But just coming here and seeing it just sitting there, I'm like, oh my god, I want to get on that ride so bad. The good thing is I've already ridden King Dakar, so I've done that style of roller coaster, but still, People love to compare it to King Kai, and I just wanted to see the difference for myself, but that did not happen on this day. But at least I was able to get a good view of the station without too many people being around, and the actual track and launch and all that stuff. It was really cool to be so close to it. They have like a little gate, obviously, to keep you from climbing on the tracks, but it's still really, really close for the type of ride that it is. Here is the entrance to Corkscrew. Alright, so every time I come to a theme park, there's always one major disappointment, and this is no different. Obviously, I've been on King Kai, so I'm familiar with this style of ride, but I really want to try Dragster, and it's just not happening, y'all. And then this ride right beside the top Thrill Dragster, I'm sure would be different if the ride was actually open. Being that it's closed down, this was like, it felt like a quiet area. It's just so nice and peaceful over here. It was really cool to walk through. And then that right here we have Magnum XL.
I don't usually do that. I usually would buy a line.
Hello. I did not like Magnum XL whatsoever. Man, that ride was tough. Oh my goodness. It wasn't because of the height and the speed, anything like that. It was so janky. It literally felt and looked like our actual car unit was about to come off the track. It kept lifting and just looked really weird. And of course, I had some idiot teens behind me that were just going crazy because of it. I mean, I was worried too, but they were just taking it to the limit. But either way, that ride, I'll be honest, that was the most disappointing ride at this actual park, was Magnum XL 200. I mean, I know it's the first hypercoaster and all that stuff. Doesn't matter. They need to do something about that ride because that ride was horrible. But the cool thing about that ride is that is actually right beside the entrance to the water park. So if you want to go to the water park or even get to see the water park, get on that ride or at least go to the ride queue. You can easily see the water park and get access and stuff like that. So a good location, just a bad ride. As you can see, they have concerts. Now over this section right here, this again reminded me of like a boardwalk carnival area, but it was more of a complete package. You had food, as you all can see, different restaurants, and then you also had one of the wooden roller coasters here, Gemini, which I'm about to ride in a little bit, but I really enjoyed it. Another thing about this section is it actually does connect directly to both Steel Vengeance and Maverick. So again, I know a lot of people come to this video and probably come to this park for those particular rides. We're getting there, folks. Believe me, we just got to keep walking a little bit further. I'm kind of going back to Gemini. Gemini really did surprise me. It wasn't that bumpy. It had pretty decent speed for the age of the roller coaster. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Even the whole racing element part. We were racing coasters, and like I said, when I was at Kings Island, I actually lost on the racer when I was the red car. I took the red car on Gemini as well, and we also lost in this one. So if you want to win, I don't know what's going on, but maybe take the blue car, not the red car. So right here we actually have Gemini, the wooden racing roller coaster. It's not currently open though. I think they're doing test rides right now. It's a dual and racing wooden roller coaster, so I'm pretty excited. Let's get it. This thing goes far back, good lord. All clear.
Riders, I hope you guys are ready, because if you're not, it's too late.
now we're heading into Camp Snoopy. Now again, this is another area for kids. They got little race cars that go in circles. A little train ride. Man, if I was a kid, I would love that. We have photos. Not really sure what that is. Oh, it's another roller coaster. Okay, cool. Now, I'm not one of these guys out here that loves to get credits on roller coasters. Like, I just want to ride what I want to ride. So I'm not going to go out and ride all these kiddie rides that I know I'm going to be bored out of my mind and look like I'm ridiculous. I don't have kids. I don't have the body shape to be on a child-sized roller coaster. So it does nothing for me to get a bunch of credits just because it's a roller coaster. I'm more about the entertainment value. That's where I get my satisfaction from. But for the people that do that, more power to you. That's just not me. But what I will do is I will walk through here to see exactly what they have, because I am interested in seeing stuff that reminds me of being a kid. So that's what I'm doing. Now, I'm not to turn around because I've seen enough. This is a nice little chill area. Earlier is actually the Woodstock Express, and I know that ride because they have that ride at a few of the Cedar Fair parks, so pretty cool to see it. Still not riding it though. Woodstock Express. We have some places to eat. Hot dog and cheese on a stick. So corn dog, basically. Hopefully I can get everything done before then, and I'm gonna just chill the heck out. But this weather right now feels amazing. This breeze is just woo-wee. Now this area of the park is actually one of my favorites. And the main reason why is just because of the style. It's got like an old country feel. It's just the most well themed out of all the areas in this park, in my opinion. Everything else is just like roller coasters and restaurants, and this one actually has like a whole Western feel to it, as you all can see. Let me go this way first. Tasting tickets. So kind of like Busch Gardens and Disney, they have, I guess, like food samples you can get. I'm not really into that type of stuff unless I'm going to a concert, so I'm gonna pass this time around. And then right here you actually have the Cedar Creek Mine Ride. Obviously it's not open right now. I'm gonna definitely try that out. So as you can see, the festival opens at 2 o'clock. That's cool. Cigar Jamboree. Get your restrooms. Called the Skyhawk. And then right beside the Skyhawk, you also have Snake River Falls, a walk boom ride. And that's the ride view. On walking. So in this area, again, this is one of my favorite parts of the park. It's so much of a variety. So you got pizza, you got custard, you got the Cedar Farm, which has like this restaurant. You keep on strolling. Got some of the great rides. Of course, one of the rides you have is swings for kids and adults. Parents, this is why you don't just drop off your kids without supervision, because they will knock over guests for no reason and lie about it when they get in trouble. Listen to me, from a guy that goes to theme parks all over this country and potentially world in a couple of months. It happens everywhere, just saying. And then we have one of my favorite rides here, Maverick. It feels so weird not having fast lane for this particular day. But it is what it is. Now the crazy thing is, because I had fast lane yesterday and I used it for every single ride that allowed it, I don't really know where the regular entrances are, so something I'll be doing today. Goodness, that is an amazing ride. Yes. All right, folks, and here we are at Maverick. The ride seat. let me get to the other side, make it a little bit more grand. So right here we have the Steel Vintage shop.
For the ones hanging out on the track, can we move forward a little bit in case the train does come?
And here we are. This is the big boy. Draw off the crowds.
Let's park in the middle.
And we have made it, everybody. We have made it. We can still go for the back.
Many pack purses, dropper bags, souvenir cups, teddy bears, or basketball. All these articles must be secured behind the booth or right within non-rider.
This is MrBucketlist, and this is day 2 of Ride and Rise here. Again, we're at Steel Vengeance. Great ride. I'm not going to ride it right now. I'm just kind of doing my tour. But either way, I will be back. It's been a great time. So now we're actually heading into the entrance of Steel Vengeance. Obviously you can't record on the ride, so I'm not going to do that unless you're one of those big theme park channels that get sponsored. I'm not. I'm MrBucketlist, one-man army. But either way, look at this. This is the view that you see when you first get here. Beautiful. place to eat. Actually, no, it's a theater. This is Snake River Falls right here.
So the end of tomorrow. So I want to buy it in this park, not at
So right here we have a glass blowing theater. The wall turned. Now over here you have Thunder Canyon, which is one of those water raft rides. Not really trying to ride it. Not trying to get wet. So as we keep on strolling on around, we got lockers. And then you got animals. They're hanging out eating right now. Cool. So this part was actually pretty cool. I didn't think Cedar Point would actually have animals. Even though it's not a lot of them, it's still surprising when I first walked by. I started to smell, it smells like some animals around here. And then sure enough, I saw this little area. So it's pretty cool. It's like a little petting farm, petting zoo type thing. If you want to feed the animals, that does cost an additional $5, which I'll talk about later in the video. But either way, it's still pretty cool that they have this here for the kids.
From the curse of the potato and see if you can cure it.
And then what you all just saw also that's pretty cool was they were doing a rehearsal for the shows. And so there was a couple times around the park, and you'll see in this video where I just randomly saw like people performing, and what they were doing, they were actually doing like performance like rehearsals for, I guess, during the summertime when everyone actually is at the park. So it's just really cool to kind of see them scattered around the park. Even though a lot of this area was actually closed when I was walking by, and I walked past here multiple times and never really opened up, it was still really cool to see. It actually reminded me of Dollywood. If you've ever been to Dollywood or watched my Dollywood video, everything has that feel to it, like that old country southern feel to it. And that's exactly how this felt, even though we were up in Ohio. So I really did appreciate this portion, even though it was closed. Once again, kind of like that last little grassy area over there near Magnum XL and stuff, and Top Thrill Dragster. This is almost like a quiet area. It was so quiet over here. No music really playing. Like it was a really good time, and like I said, it was just kind of a place to chill out. Also, as you all may have saw me about a minute or maybe a minute and a half before this portion, if you have one of those Coke Freestyle cups and you want to go to a place that's not really that busy, even though it's nearly in the back of the park, I would still recommend coming over here if you're around the area, because there was no line compared to at the front of the park. It was like a line of about 50 to 60 people. right there, you all, you actually have my favorite ride at the park. Millennium Force. I plan to get on it. I might get on in a couple of minutes, depending on the line. As you keep walking, as you walk and see, you got a Panda Express. The garter, I'm not sure the shop or something. Panda Express again. So as you walk and see, this area is pretty open. But it needs to be. This is one of the best rides here. All right, y'all. So we were back here in Millennium Force. It's an amazing ride. It's my favorite ride at the park. Second time the charm. Let's do it. And this is the line to get on here. So it's not crazy busy, but it's still enough people.
And then dropping you down 300 feet at an 80-degree angle with speeds reaching 92 miles per hour. Please remain seated.
So we just finished Millennium Force, my favorite ride on this park. Huge hill. Let's do it. So as we walk around this area here from Millennium Force, I just got off of it. Again, my favorite ride here. It's just a great ride. So it's smooth, it's fast, it's thrilling. There's no inversions, but for a ride like that, you really don't need them. I think that will slow the pace down. So again, one of my favorite rides at this park. And then this one right here, I think it was fine. It wasn't amazing by any feats, but it was okay. Same thing with that red ride right beside it, Dragon ride. They're both are decent rides, good for kids. The cool thing was it was a walk-on. ride the dang bat because of whatever video I was watching on YouTube about that ride the bat that has the same style as this. But it's not. It's called the Iron Dragon. Here we are at the bat. So once again, we have another just large open area. I mean, you got some seating over there. You got a food truck. And then you got Valravn. Now, I still prefer a Skyride to my favorite type of drop coaster like that. But just because, I don't know, Skyride's the first one I ever went on. And then I went on the one at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg after that. They're all the same, for the most part. And then this is a stage show where they have, like, yesterday they had cheerleaders and a high school band and all that stuff. So different people come and do stuff. As you all can see, Valravn is going. And right here you have the Cadillac motor cars. little area is the Coke Freestyle area. It's been busy ever since the first one. Chicken Pete's. Almost a staple of Cedar Fair. I had some of that at Carowinds. They have little crab fries. It's actually really good. Then of course you have your basketball area. So a lot of the footage that you all saw earlier was actually from day 2, and this actually is coming back to day 1. And the reason why I want to bring that up is on day 1, I actually ended up hanging out with somebody that I met. He's actually a YouTube subscriber of mine. I had no idea until he got my attention when I was on one of the rides. He's like, "Hey man, are you MrBucketlist? And are you by yourself? And let's hang out and stuff." And so we did. We literally rode almost every ride together at the park. The fortunate thing was on day 1, because I had my fast lane, like I showed you all, I had all my camera equipment, even my cell phone was in my locker at the front of the park. And so basically I didn't get him on any pictures, no videos, anything. So I felt so bad, but he was really cool. His name is Robert and he's from Michigan. And so it was really nice to meet you, Robert. Thanks for hanging out with me. channel is not here to hate on people or rag on people or pick on people. That's not what I do over here. But I will tell you all the truth when things happen that shouldn't happen. And there was this girl, and I'll quickly point her out. But basically, the reason why I want to mention her is, as you all know, at least on day one where this footage is coming from, I had the Fast Lane Plus, and she was working the line queue, line flow. She did not know the difference between the Fast Lane Plus and the regular line. And so what she actually did was, she was literally holding the Fast Lane Plus line up to basically let the regular people go. And so I just kept seeing just people just flying past us, and we're all saying like, what's going on? And so finally somebody told on her, and they ended up getting her switched out, and they made her go like fill up water bottles or something like that. But I just couldn't believe it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, this is so silly. And so I'll tell you all right now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's what y'all get, paying extra money, this and that, whatever. It was just, it's funny when I think about it now, but I was furious when this happened. MrBucketlist here. Just the way back. So that first ride we have right there is Raptor. At one time, and then behind that you have one of the oldest rides in the park. I apologize, y'all. This is my first time at the park. I didn't do much research before I got here, so if I say something that's inaccurate, I'm not trying to be funny or smart. I just don't really know. And then after that was Valravn. Now, funny thing about Valravn is I just got off of that ride before I got on here. Every other ride I've been using this fast lane band, but every other ride besides Valravn has been perfect. But on Valravn, the regular line went faster than the fast lane line. And the reason why is because the girl didn't know which one was which until we got to the very end. Somebody complained on her and they replaced her. Mistakes happen, but that was just ridiculous, to say the least. As you all can hear, people still want to say hello and stuff behind me. Oh, there is a ride I'm missing. What is that? Okay. So it's a couple of rides I haven't went on yet that I need to check out. Let's just walk and see some beautiful view.
And we hope you have a great day at Cedar Point.
Alright, y'all, we're about to get off. That's a wrap. And that is pretty much it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please, again, don't forget to hit a like, subscribe, maybe donate to the channel, even check out my social medias. I love doing these tours and I have so much more coming. See you soon. Thanks for watching the video. If you like what you saw, please check out my channel for more videos just like this. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Until then, I'll see you next time. Peace.